What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the ANR Geekly. I'm your host, Alvin, and we've got a good show today. A fun show. A show that might even have a third member show up. Maybe. We don't know. I have one member already showed up, unfortunately.
Shut up. Shut up. How's it going?
Good.
That's good.
You're not screaming out your window today.
No,
Usually you are.
it's freaking out.
I'm about 95% clear of this cold.
Good. You
5%
probably
left.
was it a cold or was it the flu? Because the flu's going around.
I think it's a bit of both.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm going to let you talk to the fans here. GameStop is calling me, okay?
Let's see what you got. Let's see what Elvin got. They have Elvin on speed dial for when his pre-orders come in. So
Hello.
I'm excited to didn't mute his mic.
Yeah, speaking.
Hi, this is Evie Games at Guilford Town Center calling. I'm just letting you know that your Marvel Legends X-Force Archangel is ready for pickup.
Perfect. I'll be there over the weekend to pick it up. Thank you so much.
Sounds good.
Okay, bye.
Okay, have a good day. Bye.
Did you get that?
Yeah, I was just like, well, see you later. Just knocks off.
X Factor Archangels in the house.
Nice.
Yeah. So
Was that
what are the chances of a show starting in GameStop?
Hey man, they're reliable. Like
No, she is
She
a
might-
employee.
she might cancel on this future.
Yeah, I don't want any of my stuff canceled. Yes. Well, that's crazy. That's the first time we had GameStop call on air.
Yeah.
I don't want to.
Was this an anticipated figure? Do you care about?
Oh,
this
I like. Yeah, I like Archangel. I do like the new look. It's gonna go well nice with the.
Do you prefer his regular look or this look?
Oh.
Or do you like the ability? Okay, here's my question. Do you like the ability for him to turn it on and off? Because he does that.
I do like that on and off
Okay.
factor.
For me, I'm always like, why would you ever revert back to your regular form when you have these sweet nanotech wing blades that just shoot out of you? Like,
Is there like a limitation?
I guess he's like, no. I mean, I guess he like prefers looking normal, but you still have giant wings out of your back.
Well, whatever normal that is, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. But no, it's
okay. Yeah. Well, at least I got that in the bag. I have to go
I'm
pick that
excited
up.
to just get your.
Are you getting that?
No,
getting
it's one of those things where if I saw it, I would probably get it.
I don't know. X-Men's hard to just see and get it. Right?
You mean like they're hard to find on shelves?
They're just so popular.
Yeah. That's
Like-
that's my tactic to save money. Where if I don't love the character, but I like him, then I reduce it to not pre-ordering. But if I see it, I will get it. So I have tiers: pre-orders, buy on site. I can wait for the price to drop. Don't need it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Shall we begin the
Let's
world
begin.
famous ANR dad joke? Why is it silent all of a sudden?
You go ahead and take care of that.
For those of you, welcome to the show for the first time. Come on in, hit the subscribe button and hit the like button. Everybody else as well. If you're listening to us on our podcast platforms, thank you very much for listening to us on iTunes, Amazon, Spotify, and wherever else we're at. You can play along with the ANR dad joke. You can do hashtag dad if the joke is great. Hashtag sad. I need to go back to the drawing board. Rarely does that happen.
Yeah, you'll be used to that one. So
You can let us know in the live chat, one of those two, or as a replay crew, you can let us know in the comments of our episode, and then you can also let us know on our social media handle at ANR Universe and submit your joke too for us to do it on air, and I won't tell D till afterwards. All right, D, you ready?
all right.
Tav says something. Yeah, it's sad when you can't give Evian water to your guest. Anyways, ready? Ready to go, D?
Ready.
All right, okay, here we go. Did you hear Eminem is launching his own low-fat milk brand?
No, go on.
It's called Skip Shady.
Boo.
Chicka, Skip Shady.
Man, you should have just went to bed. You should have just left.
Excuse me.
I don't know.
But wait, there's more.
Okay, let's hear it.
I got another one. Ready?
All right.
Ready? All right. What is a lion's favorite pasta?
What?
A Serengeti.
Oh my god. A for effort. You can't win them all. You got your Marvel Legends pickup. Look, now you're muted. Now you muted yourself.
No, I did not mute myself.
No, it auto muted. I couldn't hear you. Go on.
Yeah, because you put that stupid meme on. I was gonna say his second favorite pasta, but you guys don't deserve it. You guys don't deserve it. 0 for 2.
And
Look,
that's rare. That's rare.
This
for
isn't
Tom.
Indiana Pacers, okay? Woo.
Look at KJ
What's
State.
that?
KJ
Hey,
State
that's what's up. What's up's line. You can't don't use that line.
He uses
That's
ZZ.
that's Cowabunga dude's line. You can just say "sop." What's that? Wasabi. Remember that stupid commercial? Remember that Budweiser commercial?
Yeah, I was
What's
gonna ask.
that?
I was gonna say, was that Budweiser? And it was when Scary Movie came out.
Budweiser.
Well, you missed a sad again, Tav. Just thought the show was at 7:30. Alvin fluctuates because he's a coach.
I bet you guys, these guys write this stuff down and try to be cool in front of their friends. Every one of these dorks. Okay, straight up. It's sad. Wait, hold on.
You actually found a joke worse than the first one. Alvin is a coach, so his time changes frequently. I don't even make.
I'm a parent.
Yeah. Okay. No, give yourself credit. Like you coach. You're
here and there. I'm assistant to help
yeah.
out. So, yeah, my kid's got a game tonight at 9:00 playoff game. So
sometimes the news hits spontaneously, but Alvin's trying to take him to the championships. He's trying to take him all the way. So you know what? Well, we're just rolling with the punches here. You better ring. Yeah. You better bring us home a trophy.
Yes, I won't. My son will.
Adrian, you better bring us home a trophy with all this sacrifice.
Yeah, it's hockey.
Yeah. We do play basketball here. It doesn't have to be.
Yeah, we play lots of sports here. What are you talking about?
Yeah, football, soccer.
Yes. Yeah, big soccer right now. Canada's doing really good in soccer. So, all right. Shall we get to what we watched and what we got?
So I'm not even reading that. What did I watch? I tried to watch. I don't hate it. It's just like a mindless action movie, The Accountant 2, with Ben Affleck and Jason.
Oh, you stole my thunder.
Oh, were you okay? I didn't finish it. Though. I didn't finish it.
Okay.
So I'm curious to see what you think about it.
Okay.
So far, I like their dynamic. I saw the first one, and I feel like the writers and the directors are like, okay, the last 15 minutes where they interact, let's just make a whole movie about that, like the two brothers, because they didn't really interact with the first one. And I have no issues with it so far. Like, it's not groundbreaking. It's just an action movie, right? So Sandland was free on PSN, so I downloaded it. I believe you bought it, and you bought the SH Figure Arts. I didn't watch the show. You did watch the show. Did you end up liking it?
Yeah, it was not bad. I mean, it's nice. It's a small
reminiscence of like
classic
Dragon Ball.
It's different.
Like, was just an adventure type show, right?
Yeah, it's vastly different from Dragon Ball, but you do get that. Obviously, the artist, the stylistic of it is similar.
Like, it's the same. It's the same world, just a prequel, basically. I don't know how many years ahead, but I don't hate it. The games I can play like maybe 45 minutes at a time. Like, I can't sit there and play it because it's too. I don't want to say simple, but it has
repetitive.
It has a Bandai feel. You know those Bandai video games that you can tell.
I know
like
exactly what you mean.
But I kind of want his SH Figure Art, but it's one of the ones where, again, if I see it for cheap, maybe
go on Ami, you'll see it there.
Is it there still? I don't hate him. He's cool.
No, you'll see it there. Yeah. The funny thing is, I didn't see a single figure for. Oh no, never mind. I stand correct. I saw the sidekick characters in Japan. I didn't see him though. I was looking for him. I never saw. I have the figure, but I was looking to see what is still there. Right.
What did Tab? What did you think about that? It was number 4 on Amazon Prime. I watched all 10. Well, you must have liked it if you watched all 10. Did you finish Bobland?
Yes, I finished it the day it came out. I mentioned it last week. Yeah, I mentioned it last week.
I didn't realize you finished it.
Yeah. Last week was the last episode of it.
I didn't get anything aside from model kit. So Toy Farce and I buy these.
Oh yeah.
And he's like, "Oh, I have to get that blowfish thing." I'm like, "Oh shit, I forgot about that." So I went and rushed it. So I found one and I got it and I'll build it. But yeah, it's funny. Like we'll randomly message each other just random model kits to buy. So I'll check that out. I'll give it a build this weekend. But otherwise, I don't have any imports coming in. They're all pre-ordered or on the way. I don't want any Marvel Legends at the moment at all. So I'm pretty happy with that. Like my situation is just waiting for pre-orders. Uh, I'm scared of her apron. They purposely didn't show the front of her devil form. Bandai showed. Yeah, I have a picture of her as well, and I can't see how they would mess up an apron. Like, but we'll get to it. We'll get to it. What about you? Did you get anything?
Yeah, let me do what I watched first, and I'll show you what I got as well. I did watch The Accountant 2. Damn good show.
You liked it, okay?
That's a good movie, man. That is some drinks and popcorn, and just watch a really good action movie. It was well done. I would say this is like an 8.5 to 9 out of 10.
Okay, I was having fun with it before I turned
It's
it
just
off.
fun, yeah. It's just good times. I love Ben Affleck's acting in here because he's acting a
He's on the spectrum. Like that's the
yeah,
polite way to say
yeah,
it.
but but he's highly intelligent,
Yeah.
right? So it's really good to see him and Barenthal having that brother, chemistry, and it's really good. Barenthal's an amazing actor, man. He's just so good, and he fits the role, right? It's an
Yeah.
action-packed, army-based or military-based, FBI-based
Basically,
kind of
they're
show.
hitmen. They're hitmen, and they
Yeah, or
Yes.
hitting men, yeah. So he's really good, and I like the story. It's good, very interesting story. I think the first one is different than the second one, like because of the
tone wise.
yeah.
It's like comparing John Wick 1 to John Wick 3, where they just
Yeah, when they get
start
out of the
getting
hand kind of thing,
yeah.
right? It
And
gets
this
a
one
little
they started
silly.
it. They have
Yeah.
the British woman on the phone who's like, "Okay, hack into that the street camera over there, and then use
Yeah.
that to cross counter that woman's cell phone. Then we're gonna cross reference that, hack into her cell
It's a
phone.
bit silly. It's a bit silly.
Okay, chill out.
Which is
chill
why
out.
I'm saying 8.5 to 9, because a bit silliness gets in the way of it, things, and you're like, yeah, that's not realistic. But I mean, we're not expecting here to any Academy Awards for this movie, so it
This
does what
wasn't
it
in
does.
theater, right? This is direct to Prime.
No, I think it's a theater.
Okay, I totally did not pay. I thought it just.
I could be wrong. I could be wrong. I thought it went to theater.
I mean, I'm happy I didn't go see it in theater. This is just a nice chill at home background flick. I heard The Accountant 2 has Ben Affleck build an army of people on the spectrum. Maybe he does. I have no idea. I know there's a computer section where they're all hacking a bunch of stuff.
Well, they're the ones on the spectrum.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's one of those ones where after I saw the first, I was like, they're gonna milk this and I won't like it. So I didn't see it.
I want Accountant 3 with both of them again.
Oh, really? Okay.
Well, I mean, why not? Just stupid fun. It's just good fun, right?
How do you feel about Fast and Furious? Like, is that too much?
That's already over. That was over. Like Fast and Furious 5 was the tipping point of going downhill.
There's still another one though.
Of course there is.
Yeah.
Why won't there be another one? They have to get a spin-offs, an all-women spin-off, because that's gonna go over really well.
Yeah, that's how.
Because my wife can't wait to go to the theater to see women with wrenches and fixing cars. Yes, my wife's dying to see that.
I wasn't crazy about The Accountant 1. Being on the spectrum is not a superpower. It is if you're hyper focused. Like that's not even that's just who he is. Because his brother's equally good. Like, I mean, he kicks the shit out of him in the first one, but he's still he's still competent. I saw Mission Impossible 8. That's 3 hours, right?
Oh God, yeah. I can't watch that in theaters. It's too long. I'll wait for it to come out on streaming. Speaking of Girl Wick,
I slid that in for your popcorn chicken.
Yeah, I know. I'm so grateful for you for doing that.
You didn't
as soon as I saw the thumbnail, I'm like, you little.
So you have no desire at all. Is that even a watch at home one?
I'm gonna watch it at home because I need comedy once in a while, right?
Okay.
So definitely gonna watch that. It bombed. It did not do well. They even changed and did reshoots. This is supposed to come out, I think, a year ago. This movie, but they did reshoots. They brought in John Wick into the scenes, and then they even put in the title John Wick. They did everything they could to lure
Yeah.
people to watch this movie, and it still bombed.
I mean, I assume this is a prequel, and
No,
I
not a prequel.
oh, okay,
No,
interesting.
this
Okay,
is them saying we could do a all-female John Wick movie.
well, I mean, based on the ending of the third Wick or whatever Wick we were at, was it 4? Was it 3? I assumed this would have been a prequel, but
They're doing John Wick 5. I thought you knew that. I'm not joking.
No,
What
I know they are.
I know what you're saying because I said the same thing. I'm like, wait, what?
Is he super? I mean, yeah. Never mind. Okay. We're at Fast and Furious
But
level
they're
now.
doing John Wick 5 as well.
We're at Fast and Furious levels of ridiculous. So
Yeah, it's getting out of hand. They already made 4. Just let it go. Let the man die already. Jeez. But they're trying to sustain this universe, and it's not working. They did the prequel, remember, on Amazon Prime.
I totally forgot about that.
Yeah, that was a
Unbiblical.
complete disaster. It's just terrible. I watched it and I was like, this is garbage. So they're trying everything they can to keep the pulse alive for this universe. I'm sorry, this thing is dying without Keanu.
I'm happy with John Wick 4. Like, I'm happy with that being the end. Like that, I was satisfied. I can
That
tune
says
out.
John Wick 5 is about the blind guy carrying John Wick's corpse and solving crimes. Speaking of that, they're trying to make a spin-off of him too, as well. The blind guy, I forgot his name.
I'd watch that.
But it's just like they're just beating a dead horse at this point. Just let it go. It's over. Think of something else. Go back to the drawing board. I mean, it did so well out of nowhere, right? This movie, when it first came out, nobody cared about it. Then Keanu's doing what? A John what? And then all of a sudden, everyone saw it. They're like, holy crap. You could turn off your brain and just go to town on this thing, right? So it was fun times. And you can always go back and watch these things.
It was better when I thought he could die. But when he started having his force field suits and like falling off 20-story buildings and landing on cars, like he had a force field. So at that point, I'm like, okay, obviously this is set in the year 2079. This is cyberpunk at this point.
John Wick cyberpunk.
Yeah.
I did watch another new TV show on Apple. Oh, sorry. You want to read that?
No, I don't.
Okay.
It's nonsense.
I watched a new TV show on Apple TV called The Stick. It's starring Owen Wilson.
Okay.
Dude doesn't wash his hands when he finishes in the bathroom.
Is that on the job? I don't want to get you in trouble. Okay.
No,
anyways.
I was at work.
Okay.
And I went to the urinal. And then I looked to my right. A guy walks in. It's Owen Wilson. And I know Owen Wilson. And I know the crooked nose. He nods, I nod, and we're just doing our thing, little circles and stuff. And then I go wash my hands, and he just goes right behind me, walks out the door.
Wow.
I was like, wow. Hey, don't do that. That's my bit.
He doesn't need to.
I'm like, come on, dude. Wash your hands. Not going to be shaking your hands to get a picture. No, thanks.
He's too famous for that.
I was like, anyways. But his show, The Stick, which is about a washed-up PGA Tour golfer down on his luck. First episode, it's exactly what they said it was going to be. And it's good, and watch it. Then the second episode started, and I'm like, okay. We're introducing new characters, fine. Then third episode dropped, and we're introducing more characters who are really annoying, especially this one character named Zero. God, she's insufferable character. I don't know if that's what they wanted to do with this character, but it's just like this character was turning me off from watching the show. And they went away from Owen Wilson as the main character and sort of put him in the middle of everything, and everyone else is important too. And I'm like, if everybody else is important in this show, then why do I give a shit about Owen Wilson's life? I don't care about it, right? And it's just like insufferable. It went downhill hard.
Did they bait and switch, or was this like was he supposed to?
I just watched episode 4 right now because I'm like, I'm gonna give it one more episode a chance, and then just like pronouns. Okay, I'm out.
Man,
Sorry.
don't be a hater.
I'm like,
You have to be
I'm out.
open-minded.
I just can't do this shit.
You have to be
It's like,
open-minded, man.
oh, I am trying to be, man. This
You're
show is
not
about
trying. You're not
this
trying
show
at
is
all.
about him. It's about him being a washed-up golfer. Give me that. I don't want to hear about people's agendas and where to talk to others and grammar importance. Oh, fudge. It's like, no, not doing this show. That show is going flush down the toilet. I don't care. Ah, man, a potential to be a good show. Really good show. Oh well. Other than that, I watched a lot of YouTube. Been going on a YouTube rabbit hole quite a bit, podcasts and stuff like that. Ryan says, "D just sent me a hilarious meme about Ellie."
Oh yes, your favorite. How people bully her. It's your favorite thing.
Typing at Discord. Was he trying to cover his tracks? Oh
Have
well.
you? Oh, okay. Yeah. Keep going. What else? What else did you? You got stuff. Did you watch anything else?
Oh yeah. What did I get? I already finished watching. All right. I got some YOLO Park. AMK series, not the Pro, the regular one. I do not want the Pro series. I want something because this is my third Transformers line. So if it's not the right price, I don't want to get involved. So I got Megatron here. Looks good. Maybe I'll put one of them together.
Have you built any before?
Starscream.
These
No,
are your
I've not.
first
I've
ones?
not.
Okay.
I've not done it. I think my favorite of the bunch here, Bumblebee. It looks really cool.
Not Black Hot Rod.
And then Optimus Prime.
Oh, you went all out. Are you getting the those LED ones that have voice activation?
No, I'm not doing that.
No,
No,
you're not doing that.
I'm doing Hasbro and I've got MDLX. I don't want to get into too much. Yeah. Let's see. Ryan says he told me his team of Spectrum Troller is going to SWAT. What?
And I have no idea what Tab's talking about because I haven't seen this show yet.
Yeah. All right. That is what I watched and that is what I got.
What? You didn't get any video games?
Oh, yeah.
My God, man. You don't even appreciate what you
It
obtained.
wasn't for me, though. It was for my kids.
Okay, fine.
I got the new Nintendo Switch 2 with Mario Kart and Street Fighter.
Did they play it?
So these guys got all excited. They bugged me for like, I got it in the morning and I'm like, look, I'll put it all together in the evening. They're like, come on, hurry it up. We'll play. I put it all together, set it all up for them. They played for like an hour and then that's it.
Okay.
I was like, what? They're like,
Kids.
oh, we're going to play it later. We didn't have time right now.
Kids.
I'm like, I just got you a Switch 2. Come on.
These kids, they don't appreciate it. Back in our day, we had to save our quarters and dimes.
Well, I'm going to take it and take it for myself then if they're not going to use it.
Yeah,
I know what it is. I know what it is. They're looking already at the Xbox handheld that's been out, rumored to be coming out soon. Well, not rumored. It's been announced. It's going to come out 2026, I think. And I'm like, you're going to wait a year? Like, what? But I'm sure they'll play it. Once they see me start playing with it more, they're just going to ask for like, oh, we want it back. It's ours.
These kids don't know how good they have it.
I know, man. I'm telling you. Anyways, yeah, that is what I watched and that is what I got. Let's roll. What do we got?
All right, what do we got here? So this might have already occurred. Pre-orders for Omega. I saw that people were talking about them. Some of our friends said they pre-ordered them a while ago, but this is just a reminder. These went up. Depending on where you live. Did you pre-order? Do you care about these anymore?
I do care. I can't remember if I pre-ordered it or not. I hope so.
I mean, worst case scenario, I could check GameStop tomorrow for you.
If you don't mind.
Yeah, I don't mind. When I go in there, like, we haven't heard from Elvin in a while. Like, is he okay? I'm like, yeah.
Well, they just called me right now.
I know. Yeah, it's funny though. Like in person. I'm like,
that's
okay?
right. That's right. In person, yeah. I've been cheating on them.
That's okay. As long as
I've been calling another GameStop near closer to me.
So we do have. Are you excited for him, or do you care? Are you just all in now?
I've been all in. Yeah, I mean, I've gotten everyone that I've wanted so far. Are you
I'm
how okay? Let me ask a question to not just you, but everybody in the chat too. How deep are you going in terms of player 1, 2, 3? Like, how far will you go? Are you going to continue? Let's say Vega, for example, they do 4-player versions of Vega. Are you going to get all 4? Is there a number that you're going to stop at? To
I
you and
don't even
everybody else.
have I don't even have Ken and Ryu.
Why don't you have Ken and Ryu?
Because when Storm announced their line, I was like, okay, I'll wait.
Okay.
So I just do not have them because I was going to compare. And now that
So are you going to get the Storm ones then?
I'm going to get the Storm Arena ones.
Okay.
Yeah.
And is that enough for you?
For those two, I have, like, as you already know, I have Cammy, Chun-Li, Guile I have, and then you gave me M. Bison. So I have 4.
Are you going to compare, like, get the Jada Ken and Ryu as well, or no?
No, I'm not gonna. I find those unnecessary from what I've seen. The only way I'm gonna get, well, we're gonna talk about Storm, obviously, because I do have pictures up. Everyone has been messaging me. Ryan messaged me, like 7 people messaged me about Storm. So we're gonna talk about Storm. But at the moment, while I do like Jada, I feel like I will appreciate Storm more.
Ryan says Storm won this. I don't know what you mean by that.
We'll get to it. Pre-ordered. So Tav pre-ordered. As for 1, yeah, I was gonna ask you, but I do have pictures to compare. Dan from Hasbro threw up some pictures of Wolverine just so you could see the biceps in motion. Because I was one of the people who said single jointed elbow is gross, because in the past we know single jointed elbows from Hasbro are not good. That's just the case. They've had crappy single jointed elbows for their female figures and for their buff figures like Thor and Hulk in the past, Ares, the Build-A-Figure figures. The only ones that have been decent are Black Series from Star Wars, and it's because the joints are engineered different. But as you can see here, these bend perfectly fine. Like, I am okay with this.
This looks badass.
That being said, like,
you're getting this, right?
No, I didn't pre-order it. That being said, how do you feel about this compared to the Mafex Wolverine? Like, having this seems redundant to me, but you are excited for it, and I'm not shaming you for it. Obviously,
I'm a big Wolverine. Like, I used to love drawing him when I was like into arts, like heavily into
Wolverine
art.
was just the guy. Like, everyone loved Wolverine.
Man, like, I used to like just nail the brown suit costume Wolverine. I used to just draw that all the time. I love Wolverine, and I just think this is cool, and I love the game. Like, this brings out the game, right?
The
so
arcade?
It's like I gotta have my arcade.
Oh, the Marvel vs. Capcom.
Yeah, so this is like my arcade Marvel collection that I'm gonna put together, right? So definitely different than the rest of my collection.
I don't see it. I was like, did they give him a ball joint, hips, and ab crunch? But no.
Cowbunga says, I pre-ordered this Wolverine. I have no willpower. I'm right there with you, brother.
He looks nice. The size of the arms, the classic the video game proportions. As you can see here on the right, like, the reason this bends so well is because the joints goes deeper into the forearm.
Is he gonna buy his Marvel Legend?
I don't know if he's talking about Wolverine or the Street Fighter line. Because
what are you talking about, Ryan?
Okay.
He is talking about it.
So you know damn well that's going to be their Maximum Series Wolverine.
Oh, yeah.
when it comes out.
That cap that you just saw, right? That's going to be its own Maximum line. I just can't wait to buy these over again.
They're either going to repackage this in the brown suit.
Yes, I was going to say that. Yeah. Yes.
In the brown suit. Same engineering, just swap the legs out. I don't know. They could do so many stuff with this body.
Can I have a picture of Jean?
It seems like a waste to be a one and done. So if they are going to re-release it as a single pack, they're going to make you pay for it. They're not just going to they're not going to give you the normal retail price for it.
Through the nose. You know what they're going to do? They're going to have like additional hands with no claws.
Yeah. Slash effects.
Yes. Yeah.
Just the transition.
I can't wait to buy this again.
So many masks and unmasked. Are they allowed to do cigars? I don't think they are.
No, they're not.
That would have been cool, but you're going to get the Jean picture. Like the way Mondo
did it. Give us a Jeep. Just a
Either-
Jeep,
Either a
right?
Jeep or a motorcycle.
Military grade Jeep. Just give us one of those.
I want him and Jugs to go disappear. Juggernaut, I am going to definitely pre-order.
I am the Juggernaut. I still gotta sell mine to all these people out there who
The
don't
last
know
one I
me.
had was the knockoff, the bootleg.
Oh yeah, I
So-
have that one too.
So we'll see. Now, okay, here's the thing. Do you even think people are going to buy the previous one?
Yeah,
though? Like,
I sold all my other stuff.
They've been flooding. They've been flooding.
I
Facebook
sold my old
Marketplace.
Wolverine. I sold what else is there? I just sold 2 Thanos from the Marvel Legends line. Oh yeah.
I'm just looking at all my box stuff. Yeah, there's so much stuff to sell. But I am happy they. Okay, so my problem now is they've proved they could have done single jointed elbows correctly this whole time. All they had to do is slightly adjust the joint. That's it. Like, this is what I've been saying. Like, anyways, you know how I feel about it. You know, I'm just stuttering all over myself.
You're just upset.
Pre-orders
Go order some
for
stuff.
Captain America.
I don't know. You're gonna regret not ordering this.
I don't want this.
Come on, that blue Venom is nice.
I don't care about Blue Venom. But okay, this is funny though, because so on the 80th anniversary pack with the forearms, like they're veiny and huge because they've used the animated one, his proportions were different. So I arm swapped my Venom. I'm not even gonna bother. I put Warpath's arms on him, but I knew like they would release him again, and they did exactly what I thought they would. They could just swap the lower arms. He's the exact same body. We knew that anniversary Venom was going to be repackaged somehow in some form. And
Was he
Capcom,
blue
so.
in the game? I don't remember.
Yeah, he was. They had a
Okay.
blue one. They had so many: orange, blue, yellow.
Ah, okay.
I don't need this.
We are all Venom. Eddie needs you. Come on, D.
No, I'm not doing it.
What if it's a single? Somebody selling it by itself.
No, like I do not need this. Like, there's nothing about this that's any different than the other one.
I need
aside,
this.
aside from the head sculpt. I don't like that Captain America.
What's wrong with the captain? He's finally screaming.
It's just I like the scale. The scale, like texture.
I'm just
on
mad
the
I'm
other
buying
ones.
this because they're gonna release a Maximum Captain America as well.
Butterfly joints. They finally gave him butterfly joints. Again, they proved they could do it. There was no reason not to do it before. It's whatever. Like,
I know. Man, this is so good at getting me. It's like whoosh, hook, line, and sinker.
no,
Yeah.
pass for me. I'm happy to pass on this.
When's this coming out? 2 days from now, right? Okay.
June 12th is for pre-order. People
What-
were mad. Psylocke and
Oh man.
so I guess there are people like, I didn't expect the pre-orders to go up at that time. They're so furious. Like, so many people missed out on it. Like, a lot of people
I
on displaying model.
I side locked one in.
Yeah, displaying model behavior was just people filled with anger. Reddit, Instagram.
The
Are they-
peeps at GameStop hooked me up.
Blue Letter is being high on people's wish list. Yeah, it is. Like, people like it. I don't need it. It's
Guys, buy a cup of coffee once in a while for your favorite employee at a GameStop. They'll do wonders.
It depends if
Trust
they're
it.
competent. It sounds like
Oh,
ours.
buy the coffee for the competent one, not the idiots. Right?
It sounds like they get it when they deserve it. So I'm not gonna buy them a coffee beforehand.
Tao says
If
Blue
they-
Venom has been high on people's wish list, D.
Not mine. I don't need it. It's the black suit, the black costume Spider-Man.
But this is like a
Not-
curveball, a little change up.
I don't need this. You're excited for it though, huh?
I love Venom. You know me. I love Venom.
aside from Wolverine, because I'm assuming that one's your favorite. What is your next one on the list that you're most excited for?
Of the series.
Yes.
Oh, I'm gonna say the Juggernaut.
Okay, good call. Not
I
Schumacher.
think that's gonna be a hard one to get.
Yeah.
Like, you gotta be on the ball for that one.
Well, for those people over there that need to rely on Hasbro, I saw people fighting too because they're like, someone's like, "Oh, don't get it from Hasbro Pulse, just get it from any other retailer,
Oh,
or
yeah.
Target or whatever."
I 100% agree.
And people are like, "No, you can't. It has to be directly from Target and only Target." And then someone
No, it
made a
said fan channels too.
Yeah, exactly.
Literally
So
says that right on there.
the next day, as soon as it went up, he's like, "Hey, you stupid!" Like he went on a tirade. He's like, "You're wrong. I'm not wrong." He's like, "Holy, chill out."
Just order from both places,
Yeah.
right? You can cancel one.
You don't even need to. Just order from one. You're gonna get it. Weapon X
About
Wolverine.
paranoid.
Are you doing it? Weapon X?
Sorry, say that again.
The Weapon X Wolverine. Hold on a second. This one.
No,
Yay or nay? No, you're not
No.
doing it. No?
I already got a one like that. I don't need another naked Wolverine.
Fair enough.
We good. We good.
The last Juggernaut was good enough for me. Is
Fair,
that
that's a fair point.
the Build-A-Figure one, the same one they gave with Colossus? Are you happy with that one, or are you talking about the bootleg?
I think the Colossus one. Yeah,
Yeah, I'm
It
excited for the.
It had a reddish tint to it, right? So I just like the fact it's a little bit bigger. But what I'm concerned, what I'm concerned about is it too big.
No, for Juggernaut.
Hey, we haven't put it next to Colossus, right?
If anything, he needs to scale with Hulk. Like Colossus has always been smaller than Juggernaut.
Yeah, well, I know that, but I'm just saying that if Colossus looked like a little child next to him,
that's okay with
then
me.
we got a problem. Then
That's
we got
okay
a
with
problem.
me. That's okay with me.
It's not
as
okay.
long as he's
what are you talking about?
Yeah, that's fine with me.
No.
He's not gonna be. He's not gonna be that big.
It's not Ilyana. It's Colossus. Ilyana. No.
It's a matter of how big he is in comparison to Hulk. Like if he's looking at Hulk in the eye, then sweet.
YouTube uses I'm excited for my first Psylocke. Dude, where have you been? Disappointing.
Okay, here's the question though, because CT Toys has been churning these out.
That's a budget.
I didn't even want to bring that.
Oh man.
I don't like giving him a stage.
Things are burning. All right. Yeah, no, this is next on the list. I'm assuming the 12th, and then Juggernaut maybe a couple of days later.
Yeah,
I don't even know. Like every time when the show, sorry, not every time. The last show when they started talking about the dates, I don't know what it was. I just tuned out. I'm like, I'm not gonna write this stuff down. I'm gonna rely on help for someone to help me out.
There's gonna be 70,000 Instagram posts, 45 YouTube videos. Like I have mentally checked out, and I'm okay with that.
There we go. Pre-orders are open. Get your toys. Oh, you know what? That just reminded me. That just reminded me. Sorry. Bootleg Gambit is in the building.
Oh, you got him.
Yeah, Bootleg Gambit is in the building. We'll film that. Compare that.
I was gonna say you should get the DF trunks to compare with the Toast and Art trunks, but it's a matter of how much money you want to waste. I mean, that would be a comparison because you have the trunks I got you for Christmas, and hold on a second. And then we're looking at Demoniacal Fit trunks.
Are you getting this?
No, because I'm happy with my Toast and Arts one. So it's basically the exact same. Like I know.
I just love that purple hair down.
So
it's so different, right?
Out of curiosity for experimental purposes, I'm like, do we get this to compare them?
I told you, I have a friend that has the same hairstyle.
Yeah. It's a matter of
and he's a big Dragon Ball guy, and he started working out and cranking iron just because of Dragon Ball.
Does he wear those 70s jean jackets?
He's crop tops? And he's a huge Arnie fan, right? Because he used to be a actual competition bodybuilder.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's Red Trunks is one of his favorite characters.
Because I'm happy with mine.
Yeah.
It's just, so do I buy a second one just to compare? Maybe, okay, this might be the alcohol talking, but maybe I buy it, then we do a comparison, and then I give it away for a raffle on here.
Yeah, you give it to me.
You don't need two. You don't need two. I'm not allowed to win your giveaways. You're not allowed to win my giveaways.
Damn it.
So we'll see.
I'll have a friend. I have a friend reach out to you.
I do like the Toes and Arts one.
I'll get Aiden to do the Timmy eyes. Timmy eyes. The watery ones, Disney watery eyes.
The kittens.
What? Are we starting something else down here?
I deleted it.
What?
I deleted it. You spammed it too many times.
Where? No, you didn't. Oh my god, you did.
Actually, do I have it? Hold on. Let me see if I can add
Wow.
it.
Why would you do that?
Because you overused it. You oversaturated the market.
Fine. Anyways.
I do not need this though. I don't want Gogeta. I have a Gogeta.
See?
Except Alvin played it like 5 times.
Yeah, I won't play it unless it's appropriate. So you're getting this one.
No,
Is
I
it
don't
Gogeta?
need this. I don't need Gogeta. I don't need him at all. I have.
Wait, why do you say Gogeta? Isn't it Gogeta?
No, it's Gogeta, man. Why are you saying it like that?
I thought it was Gogeta.
No, get out of here. We're not talking.
What? They said it in the show.
We're not discussing this. If you watch the Mexican dub, maybe, yeah, they sure.
Oh, okay. Whoa. Relax there, bro.
They love it over there, and I'm not being disrespectful at all. If there's
Omar's coming back.
If there's a minority,
yell at you.
If there's a minority that loves Dragon Ball, it's Latinos.
Yes. Especially Piccolo's outfit. What in the world? Who's this dude?
We did that last week. Alvin was caught off guard.
Who is this dude?
You don't need it because it's not a member of the Straw Hats. Hold on a second.
But it's part of One Piece.
Okay, here's my question to you. So you want the Lego sets?
No, not all of them.
Which Lego sets are you getting?
I'm just gonna get the restaurant and the ship, based on what's come out so far. We should show those as well.
Let me pull them up quickly. Borsalino.
That's how Ice is catching them. Just big DBC watch party. Oh man.
One Piece Lego. Let's see here. And is it just because? Well, okay. When was your last? Actually, you do the F1 stuff.
Yeah, I've got the F1 cars. Just no time to put them together. I think I have one almost done.
So you're all in. Well, you wanted the restaurant. You said.
Yeah, and the ship. Jeez, slow down. My eyes.
I was trying to get. Are you talking about this one, or do you wanted like the Shanks's like hangout with his crew? Like you need this too.
What? Now you're trying to convince me to get this?
Well, yeah. If you're gonna, if you need like iconic One Piece moment,
a hangout place. I'm sorry. You gonna help me put it together?
I'll watch you.
Oh, I'll watch you. Okay.
Okay. So as for these situations here, because you don't watch the anime, you've been watching it slowly. So I feel like a safe.
This looks like my buddy's uncle in Vegas. We
So
went to meet him. All he would wear is these kind of tacky suits and track pants. Don't ask me what he does for a living.
Okay, yes, like I don't need to know that business.
Yeah.
Obviously, it requires the tacky suit, though, and we know what type of people's wear tacky suits. You're not all in for the villains, though, so I can't even recommend.
But is
like
he,
at the
is he
moment,
part of the animation?
He's part of the anime.
Okay, yeah. So I'm gonna.
But how deep in the anime? Because you seem to be picky and choosy. So what's your limit? Like, what are you deciding? How do you pick and choose? Is it cool?
Is it an integral character?
I mean, they all are really.
Well, then okay, I'll get it, and hopefully he is worth it. How many seasons do we have to go through to get to this guy?
What season are you on?
1.
Okay.
Tav says he doesn't see the joints.
You don't need that's render from the video game. The only picture Bandai had was the one on the left. So I just put this up for you so you know who we were talking about. See, that's the thing. Like chapter 504, episode 398. So I can't recommend this to you. Like you can decide what's
I think
important.
by the time I get to it, it's gonna be like sold
Yeah,
out.
I put this up for Elvin's sake because he won't know who.
Yeah, he
talking
just
about.
explained it, Ryan. That's not the figure.
Yeah,
It's just to visually to
it's
give an
for
idea
so
what the
Elvin can decide if it's worth his money.
just because the uncle factor, right, from Vegas. Might have to cop this.
But I don't know because Elvin seems to go see Common Rider. I didn't think Elvin would care about, but then he decided he like wanted
He
a
is
few of
giving
them.
me
So
a like a common rider feel right now with this outfit.
you like flamboyant stuff.
Be nice.
I don't. Yeah, I'm saying it in a mean way. Like if it catches your eye, catches your eye. Whatever. You can decide on it. You can sleep on it. You have 2 days to decide based on their reveal. So we'll see what they put up there. My Hero Academia, they are still teasing these and releasing them at a steady pace, it seems. They also have a stream on the
BRB.
12th. Yeah. So they did Deku Bakugo. I forgot that ice dude's name. I tune in and out of this show. Like I watch the fights. I don't remember the Blood Girl's name. Looks like Dabi and Shigaraki versus the Revel Tech ones. Those seem to be the like be all end all for for My Hero Academia figures, but SH threw their hand into this bout. People seem to like them more. Kamen Rider's lit. I already pre-ordered Cooking Form. Not that relevant. So I do see people excited for these. I did play around with Deku. I liked it quality-wise. Like I don't have any issues with it. Will I be buying all of these characters? I don't think so. The show is very hit or miss. There's moments where it annoys me, and then there's moments where like the fight they do something cool. So like a lot of anime. And then we have Chainsaw Man. I think Tav, was that you who was talking about? We only saw the back view from with the apron and everything, and you're curious how they would engineer that. She seems basic. I don't think there's any real way to mess this up, except for those rollerblade wheel joints. I hate those. I hate those so much. I wish they would just stop doing that. I don't know, man. There's probably worse than that. Yes, left is the human form, is right is the eel form. Yeah, and it was, what were you concerned about? Like, why were you worried about it? My only issue, yeah, like I said, are the knees. Those bother me. I do have Chainsaw Man. They did the Figma and the SH Figure Arts one. I only have the SH Figure Arts one. I don't know what the Figma one was like quality-wise. SH does the trick. Catching up. Moana 2, the whole thing is about the curse. I thought she was trying to find her people and reunite them. I don't know what this is about. McFarlane Toys. So they have this Elite Edition for Diablo. Pass for me. Apparently online, people are excited for it. I think it's just based on the details and the soft goods. She's a character. Okay, so here's the thing with McFarlane. If it's a character like this, where the arms move and they have wings and they have detailed wings and faceplates and alternate accessories. Do you know what Brick's talking about?
Oh, Moana 2, no, he's talking about the animation.
Yeah, were we talking about Moana?
We were talking, I think, in Popcorn Chicken.
Okay. I was like, what is he talking about? Okay.
No. I think he's continuing on.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. I was like,
Yeah.
this is probably relevant to Elvin because I have no idea what he's talking about.
That's okay. We talked about everybody lay off Brick.
No, I know Brick's not crazy. He's an educator and he always has a reason for everything he says.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Who in the what now?
where am I? What?
No.
So
Oh God. Ugh.
I mean, this looks nice. I just don't want it at all.
Does it move?
The arms do, and she comes with faceplates.
Ugh.
Like it's what you're seeing here. So this Elite Edition, to me, so far, this just means statue, because The only other Elite Edition that I've been paying attention to was that Doom guy, and again, it's a brick. So soft goods. The wings look like this. She looks nice. I can't say there's anything wrong with this technically. I know how you feel about McFarlane. I know how a lot of people feel about McFarlane. So I don't want to be unfair. She has
Pack buying this.
I don't know.
Diablo.
Yeah, I guess he's the bar. Like if Pac says it's bad, like even Pac was like, I don't want that Doom guy. He's like, so she moves the wings. The only thing that could make this better are alternate wings because she's always stuck in that stupid NECA gargoyle situation where they're extended and they take up a shelf. If you're buying this, she's basically going to take up your entire shelf with her wingspan. So you have to really love this character to purchase her to display her because they don't give her any alternate wing accessories. So I don't know. She looks nice, decent accessories. With the Elite Edition, that just means expensive. So you either love this character or it's a pass for you. I feel there is better Diablo characters they could have done for this Elite Edition. And maybe depending on how this sells, they will do more. What am I talking about? Of course they'll do more. They seem to. If they have the license, they'll try to do as much as they can, except for that what's it? That Machina show. That like cartoon one. He bought the license. It was like Lord of the Rings, but something Machina X. I don't know, remember it now. Mecha Gargoyle's flashback. I think it's going to be a centerpiece. That's the problem with no. So the thing with NECA Gargoyles is they gave you the wings in another pack. It's their way to make you keep buying them. Yeah. But the problem is if they ever stopped, which they seem to have, now you're left with half the team with like no wings because of that situation.
Yeah, I think they abandoned that altogether.
Right? Like I haven't seen any updates since their
maybe prototype. San Diego Comic-Con they introduced us a couple more, but it seems to be dead in the water.
Yeah. That's okay. I'm happy I got the main guys.
I just didn't even care after the fourth or fifth guy. It was like whatever.
You got Goliath. You got like 4.
I think I got 4 of the gargoyles. Yeah. And one of the robots. So yeah.
These articulate fine. Like these are no worse than a female Marvel Legends figure. Like that's to put it blunt. Like that's diaphragm joint. The only thing better is the midsection. I hope someone else gets gargoyles that like some smaller ones. Yeah, I don't think so. Like who? Like before NECA came along, who's like
nobody was clamoring for it. Nobody was clamoring for it.
Maybe you'd have to hope Nacelle does it, like the Biker Mice team.
And I shouldn't say nobody. I'd say like 1% of people were clamoring for it. There is still people out there that love the show, right? So,
and I'm not hating on them. Like you can see them.
Oh no, not at all. Yeah, I mean, we bought them, right? I'm looking at it from a business standpoint. I don't see companies going and getting that license and saying that we're gonna make money off it, right?
Because what you have to go buy, you'd have to go pay Disney. Disney's not cheap, so we'll see. G.I. Joe Classified Series, Slice and Dice. This was announced a while ago. You seem to be done with G.I. Joe. Like, what's your deal?
Hold on. I have our third member.
I'm still not sure why. He hates toys.
No, he's coming and pinch hitting for me because I have to head out soon. But we're going to keep him in the room a little bit waiting. He's got some Evian water. He's good. He's good right now. Yeah, he's chilling right now. So we'll let him marinate. Oh, Darth, how you doing?
Darth, what's going on? The animal activist himself.
Darth, did you watch last week's episode? I talked about a dachshund surviving over 500 days in the Australian island of Kangaroo Island of Australia. Yeah, it was a really cool story. Was able to overcome 500 days alone. So, what's this? Tess says I have Xanatos and Goliath in Bronx. Bronx is cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry. Going back to what you were saying about the GI Joe thing, this is like an extension of something, and it's not for me.
You don't like
So-
it? I mean, I recently read, like recently, Snake Eyes manhandling them, so I might. I don't know. I like these. Like I like.
Yeah,
them.
I mean
Cool.
they're artistically beautiful, but I'm pumping the brakes on GI Joe hard.
Okay, what about?
I've got over 100. I don't need more.
I was gonna ask. So you still no claim, huh?
I was very tempted about this. I'm like, no, I can't because I have the other version of it, the other
Okay.
colored version. I'm like, no, staying away.
I mean, this looks pretty. This is pretty sweet. I think this is nice.
It is. It's nice.
But
nice
like you
too.
said, you don't need it. It's redundant. Why is
Yeah.
that, Tab?
Yeah, let us know. While he's answering that thing, I'll bring in our member. He is hanging out with me all the time on Popcorn Chicken, but today is pinch hitting for me because I have to head out soon. So he's gonna hang out with D, so D's not by himself, and have to deal with Ryan all by himself. So I'll
Okay.
bring in our boy
Shoot it
Sheldon.
up.
Hey, how's it going? Your volume is so low.
Oh my God! Now we have to deal with. Look at him. He's
Oh,
muted.
yeah,
Look what you've done. Look what you've done. Look what you've brought me.
pretend you can hear him. Pretend we can hear him.
Great. This is a prelude. What's the cover? No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
All right, buddy. Deal with that. Oh, it's gonna be funny. I can't wait to tune in for this one.
Oh my God. Yeah, he's not used to this. He's not used to Carper.
Yeah, assemble.
What time are you leaving? What time's the game at? Or is it just practice?
No, it's a playoff game.
Bring hold the goal, boys.
No, this is one of many playoff games.
I know.
to play, so I'm gonna
Let's
leave
hear
him
it,
about. I'll leave him about 10 minutes. Is his mic working now?
It should be, right?
Yay!
Yeah, there we go.
What kind of mic did you get? It's a different mic.
It's a Shure mic.
Is that the?
Did
tunnel
you not
one?
buy it for him? Did you not buy it for him?
No, I had my own.
Apparently, it doesn't work that well.
I think it's my cable. I got to get replaced.
Do you want
The
to?
same-
I have extra mics and cable if you need anything, and
Good
I
to
have arms as well if you want. But that's the one. That's the one that's the tunnel type, right? The rod.
No, it's not. It's not the tunnel type. It's the.
I have a hard time seeing it because your shirt's black. I can't see the actual mic. And there it goes.
Look, he's pulling in classic.
I think your
Elvin from
wire's
the
loose, probably.
Predating
Yeah,
episode 100 when Elvin always had these problems.
we can't hear you now. You've gone.
Yeah.
There
we
you
go.
Don't touch anything. Don't move.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do
your
you-
mic.
So Elvin's making you come here, obviously.
Yes.
Do you
I-
do you
I don't
I'm
make him do
forcing against
anything.
my
I don't
will.
make him do anything. Don't make him do anything. I asked. I said, "Listen, can you come out of the bullpen and pinch hit for me for about for a bit while I'm heading out early?"
He
And he
say
said-
this.
He said, "Sure, why not? You loser." He did say that.
That's right. I'd hope
Making me
so.
sound so mean.
He's like, as long as I not have to hear that stupid ANR dad joke.
We're
Taz?
in the same. We're actually.
Yeah,
brothers.
he's just
We live in
down the
we're-
corner. Like he's like right there.
I can see him.
Ignore this guy who's making fun of your Funkos.
That's okay.
Just
I
tune
don't
him
care.
out.
Your words don't hurt me, man.
What
Every time we're on-
animes have you been watching? What animes have you been watching lately? These days?
Oof. So I just finished watching this like 9-episode series called Apocalypse Hotel. It was just a weird futuristic thing where like disease like wiped out most humans, so they ran. This dude that owned this hotel hired a bunch of robots and was like, "You guys look after this shit. I'm leaving. Bye."
Okay.
Yeah, it was weird. Oh, Ghost
There you
Tab
go.
knows of Apocalypse Hotel. It
course
was
he
really good,
He's a
but it
man
was
of
weird.
many,
Tab knows everything.
information.
Yeah.
When it comes
Dia
to
sent you a
media-
link. Dia sent you a link on private chat here. Take a look.
And then I'm also watching To Be Hero X right now.
Okay.
Hero X.
Yeah, it's a Chinese anime. They mix CGI and like 2D animation. Like the transitions between them, they are crispy. Like
So, for those of you who don't know, who
Oh,
Sheldon
actually,
is,
I was considering watching it. and I wasn't sure.
If you like Solo, you'll probably like To Be Hero X.
Okay, I'll see.
Oh God,
Yeah.
nobody likes Solo.
Get out of here. Alvin.
I was gonna
What do you
say
think?
before I was rudely interrupted by D that Sheldon is one of our anime lovers, along with D. So if you love anime,
I'm okay.
you watch a lot of anime.
I
Stop it.
take recommendations. I don't seek it out, but I'll take a
You give me
recommendation.
recommendations. So you watch a lot of anime too, but Sheldon watches a lot of anime.
Oh,
as well.
that's the one. Okay, so now it's divided. There's 50-50.
What?
Because some people say it's good, some people say it's bad. But it's
Yeah,
only
I
what,
think it's
9
good.
episodes? It's only 9 episodes.
Which is
For
this?
To Be Hero.
Yeah,
To
how
Be
many
Hero?
episodes is that?
They're on 10 right now. So they're
Is it ongoing?
At the moment, I think they're gonna end with like 20 episodes or something. Because right now at the moment they're introducing the different heroes that are going to be involved. And
Don't give away the plots.
Well, there's no plots being given away. There's no plots.
No,
being
I'm
given
just
away.
telling you, like, just don't give it away.
Hey, I'm aware. I'm
Yeah.
good with spoiler stuff. What
Somebody
they
may
are doing
randomly watch it.
right now is they said that there's the authors have said that this is leading to like a tournament thing, and so what they're doing at the moment is on their app in China called BB or something like that. Anybody that signs up for it and starts watching the animation, they get to vote what hero gets the most screen time, evolve powers, heroes they just want to see gone. They vote for their favorite hero, and those heroes will be featured more in the next season.
That is a genius way to get the ratings.
Yeah.
Genius. Can we get back to the figures at hand
Yes.
here?
Alvin,
Because I gotta.
Alvin's-
No. I'm
Yeah,
not
no,
trying to.
sorry.
I'm not trying to cut off the show. I'm gonna leave in 9 minutes here.
Alvin sent me this. Is it because you were curious? So this is a reissue. So I do have
Okay.
this figure.
Okay.
I like it a lot. There's 3 versions. Other M sucked. This one is good, and Metroid Dread is good. So if anyone missed out on the Metroid,
As soon
Prime
as I found
3,
out it was a female underneath, I just stopped playing this game.
you fool! What a hater! You're such a hater. You're such an asshole.
Samus is badass, man.
Yeah, I was like,
Yeah,
this
okay.
dude-
Oh my gosh.
And she's
Sad.
hot. Like it is what
What?
it is.
How can you tell she's hot? She's covered in armor.
That's
takes
the
it
best
off.
part.
Oh, jeez.
I don't don't listen to this guy. Anyways,
Look at her.
so you hate Wonder Woman? You hate Wonder Woman?
I'm kidding. Relax, D.
She-Hulk. We all know She-Hulk was his favorite show. We've already discussed
Yeah.
it.
Love it. I got the t-shirt in the
He was talking
underwear.
about it on Sunday too. Like She-Hulk was his favorite.
Yeah. Favorite to bash on.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
I'm sure so many people are gonna buy these 2 figures.
They're fun. They're cool.
Yeah.
$54.99. It's a decent price. 2-pack. It's not like a $90 2-pack like the Marvel Legends one. So
He's got a Goldo thing going on from Tekken over there.
and they're ninjas.
Interesting.
It's okay. So Jada put this teaser up for San Diego Comic-Con.
It's like a barbecue goat.
Is that supposed to be
Actually, we
John
need to speed run this. We need to speed run this because I'm curious on Elvin. So we get these flame effects. You know when Dalsim does his yoga flame, and
Yoga fire.
if you get hit by a heat attack, the enemy catches on fire. So we have blue and red,
Where's
but
the
that-
blue one from?
alternate colors.
Is that from Ryu?
I
Fireball?
can't remember now. I think so. No, it's just an alternate. Like Dalsim's like dark blue, sometimes
Oh
gray.
yeah. Okay.
No, depending on how he. Never mind. I'm not gonna say anything on that. But it's... Okay, so I'm curious on. I'll skip ahead. So Jada and Storm Arena were going head to head.
You gotta get these ones.
Oh,
Those
yeah,
look dope.
sure.
Street Fighter
So-
Alpha was sick.
Well, we didn't have options before, so people were happy with Jada because the only thing they had domestically was Marvel Legends and McFarlane, and then the odd company that did a Kickstarter. So we have our Jada Street Fighters, and people were happy because it had like diaphragm joints, the waist peg instead of ab crunch. They get into nice dynamic poses without being hindered. But then Storm Arena is like, okay, well, we have our 12-inch line.
Winning.
Exactly. So for me, this is a win because all Jada did, which I didn't hate before. I like
That's
Jada.
why Jada's number one, baby.
They got all the other one
They
other company so
Hadouken
far.
that price tag.
Yeah. So Storm's like, okay, we're gonna do Storm Arena 112th line, and on the left. Now that's just kind of an asshole thing for me to say, but looking at Storm Arena and their engineering, and looking at Jada, they look kind of like derpy now. And I was praising them. Like I'm still
It looks like
praising
you
them.
got sunburned.
I'm still praising them for engineering purposes. Like
The skin looks cancerous.
looks pretty
butterfly
bad.
joints, split. Like these are still good. Engineering wise, they're still good. But the way Storm Arena did their ab crunch plus a lot of the Jada McKenna event, right? Like I don't know. Like it's just funny how when you put it side by side with something else, because 3 months ago people were saying Jada is the be all end all. Like these are perfect. Nothing will top
How
these.
much is the Storm price?
Same price.
Not the same price.
Same price.
Really?
Yes.
Wow. Look at that. Jada did it. They brought the price down. Now we just get someone else do that to Hasbro. That'd be
I was
great.
gonna say the issue is Hasbro's prices, because at least to me at the end of the day, Jada is still trying. They're
buddy, slow down here. You would have this import if it wasn't for the domestic. Calm down.
like let's be real. Let's be real. Storm
This
was
guy
sitting
jumping up and down about imports.
Storm was sitting on their Street Fighter line for years.
Yeah, doing nothing.
Storm did not do a goddamn thing until
Trust
Jada
me, I
did.
know.
So like as much as I liked the Storm Arena line, they weren't gonna do crap until Jada did theirs. But I'm happy because what Jada
it's
did,
great for people who want options, right?
Yeah.
So
now, like you said, will Hasbro bend to their will, or are they just so far into people's wallets that they
They're
can
too
do
big,
whatever
they're
they
too
want?
big.
They're too big, right?
yeah. Sheldon, you missed it at the beginning of the show. Just by coincidence, as soon as it started the show, GameStop called me on air.
No way.
They called me and I'm like, you know what? I'll just put it on speakerphone and just talk while my Archangel X Factor came out.
I was sick. So, who called you? Actually, you don't have to say the name. It's okay.
No, we're not gonna do anything. I don't know the name, but we're not even gonna go there because it's
Fair
gonna
enough.
give away probably somebody. Yeah.
Someone
Tab
creeps on here.
basically said Tab said she sounds cute.
Oh my god.
We're gonna leave it at that. We're gonna leave it at that.
They said the store name, so we don't need him Googling names.
Yeah.
Fair.
Yeah.
So Tab said, whoops. Tab said Storm collectibles are out of scale in a 70 to 100. How is 1 inch smaller equates to 24 USD? They deserve Jada eating their lunch. So they're not 1 inch smaller, because the next size up is like this.
Oh, sorry.
Like they're huge.
He said I said that you should tell her that she sounds cute. Sorry. Yeah. That makes it better. Oh, sorry. These are all comparisons, yeah.
They
So
look like
again,
they're straight out of the game.
I like the alpha looks more. Like everything about
Yeah.
these I like more.
Yeah, I mean that makes sense because they're more anime looking. They got those sharper features.
The Sagat that they made, it looks so good.
The Storm.
Damn, so good.
Interesting. Need to take a look at that.
So, I guess this is where I can kind of hand over the torch to you guys.
All right,
You can
bye.
bounce.
All right, guys. Have a good one. I'll see you guys this weekend. We don't have a popcorn chicken because it's Father's Day, and my parents, or sorry, my family and my wife, and they want to do some stuff together in the day, so won't be able to do the show.
Tell them to record a show.
Yeah.
See what your wife says.
Yeah, that's gonna go over well. You see these figures you love? She'll just stand by one of these shells. Yeah, I like Jada Cupid Ken. This is so good.
Again, I can't hate on Jada because they were
man.
doing what I wanted Hasbro to be doing previously.
Sheldon, be good to D. Don't be mean to him like you are to me on popcorn chicken.
I won't. I'll be
Okay.
nice. I'll be
All
nice.
right. I'll catch you guys later.
I
Have a
am
good
here
one,
for
guys.
moral support, D. Whatever you need, I got you.
See you
buddy.
Hey, you're a former GameStop
Do you need a back
manager.
rub? I got you, dog.
You can tell some of these stories if you want. Tell Ghost and all these guys some of these stories from GameStop.
No, okay, here's my thing. Sheldon's competent. That GameStop that he worked at was competent. Like I've had no issues with like when I hear GameStop horror stories, like I don't understand. Don't have that problem. So like really, so
tell the fans of people who were stealing from your store and you caught them.
Pokemon cards? Was it Pokemon cards?
Whatever it is. I don't know any of these. I want him to say it so that I can come back and watch it. Okay,
Yeah,
I'll talk to you guys later.
Yeah, there were
Later,
Pokemon
everybody.
cards. Later, man. There
Who
were
sold
Pokemon
what?
cards, but a bunch of these kids that got stolen. And also, thank you for the compliment about the store that I used to run. I appreciate that. That was very nice of you. But yeah, it was during the summer, and these kids like stole a bunch of cards, and these parents caught them doing this shit, and they were like, "Yo, they just ran out with a bunch of stuff." And it was these four kids. Two of them took off. I didn't grab the other one. I was like, "Get your ass over here before I beat your ass." And security had them too. And I was like, "What are you guys doing?" This little kid had like $700 worth of Pokemon cards in his duffel bag.
How old were these kids though?
He was at least 10.
I just hate him.
10 to 12 is where they were at, man. I was heated.
That's cause for a backhand at least.
Trust me, I wanted to. I so wanted to. They got the cops involved. They're like, "What do you want to do?" I'm like, "Do whatever you want with them. I'm not letting them go. The parents can take them from your police station if they want to.
Yeah.
I don't give a shit." They were like, "Okay, done. We'll call their parents and we'll see what happens from there." I was like, "Sick."
How often did you get like robbed?
Oh man, it was like a weekly basis. I mean, we're in Surrey, man. We're in Surrey. It's like hood still. Even though they're developing, they're still hood.
Yeah. Pokemon card stealing is a huge issue. The collectible card stores don't buy more than one rare card because it usually means they're stolen. I'm not into that scene, but I've seen videos of scalpers lately, like a lot of grown men like taking display cases full of Pokemon cards.
It was still like that, man. They would come in and try to clear us out. I'm like,
and you have limits too.
At one point we didn't. We were just like, whatever, buy whatever you want. And then it got really bad because kids started crying in our store about Pokemon cards. And I was like, I don't want this anymore. I don't want crying kids in my store, man. They've got to go. So that's when we started doing limits. At that point, I was just sell the shit out of them. I don't care. But now I've opened a few packs and I understand the hype. I still don't. I get it. It's a dopamine hit, dude.
I guess. I guess it's like lottery tickets.
Yo, when you pull like a rainbow hoo-ho for the first time ever in life,
that's nonsense to me. Whatever you just said. Tab, do you collect that stuff? Do you collect Pokemon cards? Do you play it, or do you just like are you fully in?
Me?
Like,
or
yeah,
Tab?
No,
not at all. I was just buying them for fun, just to see, because like Andre started getting into it, and he's like, "Dude, check it out." And then I was like, "Okay, let me just buy one." And then I bought like 6, and it went downhill from there.
Because I don't play the games. Like I don't play like Pokemon card games, so that's why I don't.
Yeah.
So I clearly understand like card collecting, but I'm not into like the playing the game scene of it.
Fair enough. I mean, I started with Yu-Gi-Oh back in the day, and me and my brothers were playing that because we were like, "Oh, it's like the show. We'll play it like the show." We didn't know about collecting. It was just that, man.
That is Elvin, you racist. I play
multiverse.
Pokemon. No, I don't do any of that. I can't do it. The closest I'll do is like turn-based gaming. So Fair. Okay, so you play games.
I do.
You don't collect figures, do you?
I don't collect figures. I collect statues.
Okay, so like this Jada stuff wouldn't appeal to you?
Not necessarily. No, I'm more of a statue kind of guy. Like, I have like some action figures, but I'm nowhere at the level where you and Elvin are at. Like, I'm a baby boo.
I'm barely like, I appreciate engineering and all like the details of it. So like,
gotcha.
People were praising Jada before because like they introduced engineering that should have been the standard for Hasbro, like the one on the left. But then Storm Arena, like you see how the shoulders go up, higher, and it's just better overall. So that's the kind of stuff I like. and I like the aesthetics of it.
Gotcha.
So when
I mean, I
people are
can appreciate a
debating
good build.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, the closest thing I get to like action figures actually is probably Gundam model kits.
I can't do that anymore either.
No.
If I want a Gundam, I'll look for a one that's already pre-built on Facebook Marketplace. and I,
Oh
like,
damn! Really?
Yeah. So for
That's
me,
fair.
like, I'm happy with these action figures, and
Yeah.
I'm happy with like the competition between Jada and it's not even. I don't even consider this a competition. Like one company did Street Fighter. Street Fighter is a popular IP, so it's
Yeah.
weird how few and far in between we've gotten these figures because we always get the same like SH figure arts. There's Chun-Li, Guile,
Yes.
Ken, Ryu, Akuma, and then they recycle that. It's different palette swats. And then Jada got the license and they released them like rapidly,
Ooh,
which is great.
just to like overtake the market, I'm assuming.
I guess so, or to get their foot
Yeah.
in the door. Because they used to do die-cast cars. So people just
Right.
didn't like, they're like, okay, Jada, that's weird. But then they started doing quality stuff.
Right.
But again, because the last interaction we had with domestic figures is Marvel Legends, and they're still doing stuff from like 2010,
Ew.
engineering wise,
Okay.
of course people will praise them. And
Right.
I was praising them. And I can't like shit on them now because they're still doing good technically. But
Right.
when you put them side by side with like this, it's
This is-
hard for me to be like, look at his face. Look at Ken's face on the left. Like you just start to notice things. You start to notice things.
I get it, but they pull it straight from the game though, which to me makes sense. I'm like, he looked weird. He looked like
Yeah.
He-Man. And I'm like, this is it. But
So it is accurate. Like this is Alpha versus like
Yeah.
Street Fighter and Street Fighter 2. Like these are accurate. But then you get into stuff like how they did the shoulder joints and like
Right.
the minor detail stuff. Like okay, overall these are just engineered better.
right.
Like you could physically see
Kind of like
them.
what Apple does when it
Yeah.
comes to making their phones. I get it.
What kind of statues do you collect?
Oh, mostly they're anime in the realm of Dragon Ball, a lot of it. I've got like a few Bleach statues and some Naruto ones because those are the few main animes I grew up with. Gundam stuff I just got into. I don't know what happened, but I went on a deep dive with Gundam stuff in the last 2-3 months. So I am deep into Gundam things right now. And they have a trading card game coming out in July, which is a lot of fun. And the cards look dope. Like the artwork is so sick. I'm just like
Are you
invested
doing
in it
though?
now.
Okay, so you're doing that. So that's
Oh,
a
yeah.
money burner.
Oh
What's
yeah,
the, and are you still doing your anime show? Like you do?
we are.
podcasts?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're active in that, like watching anime.
Yeah,
More so than me,
absolutely.
obviously.
Yeah, we do like a couple animes that, like Fire Force and Sakura, Windbreaker, are the ones that we're kind of covering right now.
Fire Force, I'm considering.
Yeah, season 3 starts off weird. It's a little slow. And then where there was a major fight and the impacts, the impact sounds were weirdly muffled. It did not sound good. It kind of ruined the fight. But anyways, that's neither here nor there. It's getting better. It's getting better. And this is the last season. They're done after this.
Okay, so here's my question. So you're a statue. I guess you're satisfied with statues because you're not going to go pose action figures. So statues are good enough for you.
No. I have trouble with the posing when it just comes to the damn Gundams. I don't think I could ever do that with action figures.
Yeah. Hold on, let me pull this up. It's still the pod sack, right?
It is, yeah. I have a bunch of metal Gundams. Yeah, I saw the metal Gundams, dude, and I was like, they're so beautiful. But they're a little out of my price range right now. I'm just getting into building these things. I'm still at a high grade level. I haven't touched anything else right now.
It's just pod sack podcast tab.
Yeah.
Like you type it in and you'll find it. And you're on episode, I think 118 or 17.
Something like that. Yeah, 118 is where we're at. We're still very new to all this. We're still learning things.
Just wing it. I just show up drunk. It's fine.
I just show up drunk.
Just play with my toys.
Oh, damn. Fair enough.
That's how I survive. But look at these. Like there was a point where I thought Jada was just again, I'm not hating on them because it's gonna sound like I just abandoned Jada entirely. No, like
Right.
they still did what needed to be done to get the
Yeah.
attention of other companies to step up their game. If other companies turned out to only be one company, Storm Arena, and they had the IP, then great, because now I get the versions I wanted.
Absolutely. I mean, that makes sense.
Yeah.
These guys walk so others could run. It makes a lot of sense that they would do improvements on it to make it somewhat better.
It's just funny they show up and like, we'll just do the same thing you did, but better.
I mean, yeah.
Like, oh, you can bend that far? Okay, we'll just make it bend slightly more. Oh, you have a toe articulation? No? Okay, we'll put that in.
Yeah.
We'll make ours kick slightly higher than yours. Drop down hips. Like,
I mean, it also makes me wonder now that you say that if that's the reason why they chose Street Fighter Alpha 3, because that was peak Street Fighter at that point in time.
It was a good reason to be the same but different. So
yeah,
smart choice for them. I don't know if Jada was planning to do like the different like game versions, like 2, 3, Alpha, Street Fighter, like 6, all the way to 6. Like, well, I don't know how long. So I hope they do.
I mean, they could go on forever.
The OG SH were amazing until they got their upgrades too. I don't know, like OG, how far OG? Because there was a point like Vegeta like couldn't bend, like he just had like his like version.
I remember some of the OG, yeah, and they weren't great, man. They look good, but they weren't articulate. Like the articulation was not good.
Okay,
that makes sense. It got better.
As soon as they were able to move their upper bodies, then yes. But when you have like version 6.0 Goku,
yeah, big differences, man.
Oh yeah, I see what he's saying now. Those were the best at the time until they got there. But Bandai was competing with themselves, like no other company was doing it.
Yeah.
So they had the luxury to go at their own pace and release 17 Gokus, because the only other company that were doing it was still Bandai.
Right.
So.
What is Ghost saying? My favorite Gundam series. Oh, yours is 00. That's dope. It would be G Gundam, just because it's vastly different from the rest of the Gundam series.
Is that the racist ones?
The racist
with the where they had like Denmark, Africa.
Yeah, Tequila, Mexico, to Tequila Gundam. Yeah. That. I mean, they were technically they were taken after.
These guys told me about it. Yeah.
They're not racist. They're not. They're representing the country. Everybody loves Tequila Gundam. Tequila Gundam looks dope. Oh my god.
Neo Mexico.
No, man. G Gundam is dope because the main character Domon just walks up into a country and he's like, "You want these hands? Let's go!" And he just starts swapping people. It's a great show. But no, the premise around this is like the main countries left Earth and they built their own countries as space colonies. So instead of going to war now and having people die, they do that like one-on-one Gundam fights.
Robot.
Yeah.
I mean, they don't even need to be fighting, but okay.
Well, they just didn't want to go to war anymore.
They could unite.
No, they don't want to, because whoever wins gets to rule all of the colonies and Earth for like the next 7 years or something like that. So people want the power. They don't want unification. But yeah, G Gundam, just to answer you. I would have said Wing because that's what I grew up with, but when I found G Gundam, I was like, yeah, this is the shit.
Yeah, that's the one. That's what. Yeah, you mentioned that last time. I thought when I looked at it.
Canada's was like a lumberjack bear thing. It was crazy.
I have to look that up after, and I have to keep finishing the other mech show he recommended.
Which one?
I think it was 86.
Oh, okay.
Okay. The best mech anime of all time. It's like, okay.
Interesting.
See, look. Okay, so I was at first, this ab crunch was weird to me, but it's hidden. Whereas,
you're talking about this one here, right?
Like, I don't know. I see nothing wrong. They would have to absolutely fumble this. like that. The quality would have to be garbage out of the box for me to not like what Star Marine is doing.
So you don't mind it being like that?
No, I don't mind this at all. Everything they've done, I like textured clothing.
Oh yeah, I didn't notice that.
Jada did it too. The only thing I might be worried about are the wrist pegs, but
Yeah,
yeah,
I see what you're saying. That can be cause for concern. They look a little weak.
yeah,
the
but
joint
whatever.
area there.
Just be careful with it.
Yeah,
But I'm excited. I'm excited to get my hands on these.
that's pretty cool, man.
We'll see if GameStop
Are
has
Ken
them.
and Ryu the only ones they've done so far?
They teased Sagat as well, I think.
Ooh,
But
okay.
I think they have. Look at that toe articulation, his feet bend. Like they basically like, look, we're better than you in every single possible way. And yeah, perfect. I like this. I like when they that's a figure that I keep seeing and I pass up. There's a Gridman by a re-release. I have the old crappy one. Hold on a second.
The one from the YTV show, or from like
it's-
wait.
Well, they're Superhuman Samurai Cyber Squad.
Freaking love Superhuman Samurai Cyber Squad,
It's,
dog.
it's technically called Gridman.
I know. But Superhuman Samurai Super Squad was the shit.
No, I don't think there's been any like if there is QC issues, it's because they're looking for it, like this plastic field. Like I don't know. Like I don't. It's just the speed they release stuff. The folks that I have Ken Love him actually showing it off today on Chat Vigos. Yeah, like it all come down to the individual. Like if you get yours that it's fine, then great. Like I don't know. Like I don't have one yet.
I think it would also depend on if you love the series and if you like that particular series.
Some people say they hate the look of it. They like I don't like the look of Alpha, but I like it more than Street Fighter 1 and 2.
Yeah. I mean, they do look better. They look overly ridiculous with those faces, man.
Yeah. We'll see. When Cammy comes in, that will be the like because I have the like she's one of my favorites, so we'll see.
Okay. I'd be interested to see how Storm
And then
does it.
and then Jada
Ooh, the blue
revealed
flame looks sick.
revealed their flame effects. So it's
The
just
blue looks dope.
it's just competition at this point.
Yeah.
It's doing good for the business. And then of course the third party stuff will come out and they're going to release their third party figures and their third party accessories. So I'm happy for it. I love third party stuff. I'm going to go on the record and say that because third party stuff makes other companies try harder or they give up.
You need that competition, man. They absolutely need it. Otherwise, they'll just get sloppy or lazy and put out garbage.
These were the mock-ups of what these two would come with. And it's Dawson and another M Bison.
Oh,
I
interesting.
mean, it is what it is. It's still going to be a deluxe package again.
Right.
Alternate heads, 3 instead of 2.
Alternate
More
color
hands.
costumes too.
Yeah. They didn't give him the flame effects previously because his accessories were the elongated hands and legs.
Gotcha.
And then M Bison came with his like psycho energy effects, but just the fireballs.
That's pretty cool.
Dawson was doing they did One Punch Man and slowed down. And then they did actually let me see here. The last Dawson figure I got was Geno's because I didn't need anyone else. Oh, yeah, they have a few, but none catch my interest. Brave Star.
Ooh, those are pretty slick.
Oh, Super Sound of Sonic. Yeah, here's.
Those are pretty damn good.
They're great. Like these were like $30 opposed to like the official Figma ones that I hate. I hate them so much. But so I was just like, I was just gonna get these, and they were great. Like they're perfectly fine. Inuyasha look good, like soft goods and everything.
Is it Inuyasha with the Tetsaiga or is it just Inuyasha?
I think he comes with Tetsaiga. They go all out for those. Like they come.
They
with,
do, eh?
Yeah.
Okay, that's pretty cool. But which Tetsaiga? Which one?
Let's see here, Dawson. He comes with both forms. Three. Yeah, he comes with both forms.
Oh, sick.
Like soft goods, all these faceplates, all these hands.
Damn, dude.
And this is marked up. So when it first came
Right.
out, it's probably cheaper than this.
That's crazy. That's
For the price. For the price, it's
the
it's
value's
fantastic.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. The value's definitely there. Yeah, I don't think you'd want like an overly sized sword with Inuyasha though. When it comes to figures like
Well,
this.
Tetsuya is huge.
True. It was ginormous.
I don't know if they did his brother or not. I can't remember.
I'd be surprised if they didn't do Sesshomaru because Sesshomaru is really popular amongst the female crowd.
Yeah.
To this day, one of my friends is still like infatuated with him.
They need to chill out.
I'm like, you're 32, man. You need to chill. That was a childhood a long time ago.
SV Toy Sentinel. So they're I don't know, man. So this company did the Into the Spider-Verse, but it took them like 5 years to get the whole team out.
Damn.
So while they are good, I don't know how fast they're gonna pump these guys out. So we have Spider-Punk from Sentinel. How would he say? They listed a pic on the social media showing Black Clover. Doesn't matter. Maybe we don't have figures of. So my problem with that is when they tease them, they know no other company's doing it, so they beat around the bush.
Interesting.
Like Black Clover should have had figures a while ago, even by third-party standards.
Yeah,
and they could have released it by now. I'm not saying they owe it to anyone because again, it's a third-party company, right?
They could be waiting for the new seasons to start.
Yeah,
it's also a possibility because it's been a long hiatus for them.
And then I saw there's the Dan like movie in theater, but I think that's just what the 3 episodes.
Literally, yeah. This whole movie anime into movie thing triggers me in a way I don't even want to talk about.
Yeah,
it pisses me off when they just release it as a series again. Just one.
They did that with Kaiju. They did that with Kaiju number 8.
Yep, they did that with Demon Slayer, which is still, and they're saying that the last bits of the Infinity Arc Castle is going to be all movies, but I don't trust them. I don't at this point. I feel like they'll turn it into a series because they've milked it as much as they could. It's irresponsible.
But it works. So this guy does look good. Lots of accessories. But Hasbro has done him twice now. SH Figure Arts did him. Hot Toys did him. So now here's a smaller scale version if you so choose to get it.
I mean, I remember the Hasbro one. This looks a lot better than the Hasbro one.
It does. Like they all look better than the Hasbro one. It's just they released them so far. So what you have to do with this line when it comes to Sentinel is you have to decide, like, I'm sticking to this line because they don't scale with anything else.
Gotcha. Okay.
So he's going to be smaller than the other ones. People love Sentinel, but they take forever. So you can't, like, you could kind of fake it. So if you know what you're getting into when it comes to this.
Right.
And it's the waiting game. I was just looking at their Dawson's Instagram to see. And like you said, he does look good, but pass for me. He wasn't my favorite character, so I didn't see a reason to buy an import figure of him.
That's fair.
He's just in the background, like the Hasbro one on the show.
Yeah, I felt like in the movie he didn't play that big of a role. I'm assuming the last one he'll play a much bigger role.
Yeah, he was fun. Like I definitely like him.
Yeah.
The same way I like Spider-Man Noir, but I don't need an import figure. The Hasbro one was fine.
No. But we are getting a TV show.
Ooh. Now Flame Toys is doing their light up die cast version.
Oof. That looks hot.
It does look good. It poses well. It's articulated.
Oh my god.
Fantastic. Like this looks great to me. But again, like, do I care about this character? The problem here is in the first movie, like if you're one of those people who are anal about like it needs to be the same roster as the film. So it's $188.
I mean, it looks sick as
Like-
shit though.
Yeah, comes out next year, June next year. There is a reason it costs this much, but there was a Build-A-Figure. Like that's what Tab was talking about.
Oh, okay.
So if you don't need this character, and I don't care about this character enough to pay, like it looks cool,
It does
So-
look dope.
but I don't need it. And what they did was the first movie is it looked like this.
Right.
So people bought the Sentinel version that came up. They bought this, and then in the second movie, with no explanation, she's like,
It's-
oh yeah, I'm using this one now." So people, I saw this in like locally. They had this Build-A-Figure. They sold it off. They bought this version, and then at the end of the movie, like she switches to this, and the closer one would be this one.
Okay.
And you didn't need to sell it off. Like that's not a like that's a personal choice. It's just funny how
Well, I mean, the whole swapping over thing kind of makes sense. So Marvel does that with all their characters
Yeah.
in their movies. They're just all of a sudden Tony Stark got a new Iron Man suit.
yeah,
Beat
like you
version
have to know
5.
what if there's a robot, it's getting an upgrade. So
Yeah.
Sentinel will probably give us this one too. I didn't care for their last one. Felt like someone 3D printed it. Like
Yeah.
if I like carefully crushed it in my hand, it'd probably just snap to pieces.
That's not
It
good.
is nice for what it is, but not like it was a $30 figure. Like the Sentinel
Oh,
one should have
okay.
been $30. This one though, like this looks legit. Like
Yeah.
you could tell me this was just a random robot and I'd like it.
It looks like an Evangelion suit.
I was gonna say it does, right?
It really does, man. I'm like, this could fit into their universe.
So I don't know, pass for me, but who knows? She's gonna have to do something amazing in whenever this movie comes out, 2029, for me to want to buy the figure of it.
Yeah, because she was like a nothing in the second movie.
Yeah.
She wasn't even a factor, which was kind of sad.
Yes.
Ooh. I still need to watch that. I just finished Witch from Mercury, and that was really good.
How many episodes?
That one is 2 seasons, so 25 episodes.
What was the last thing I was watching? I don't even remember. I couldn't get into Dragon Ball like at all. I tried 3 times.
You didn't get into Daima at all?
No, I couldn't do it.
Whoa. How come?
I just don't care. Like I was like, this is nonsense.
It is nonsense. I think that's why-
Especially since I was reading, like I read it past, like I'm up to date with the manga.
right.
So seeing Daima, I'm like, this is nonsense. Just get on with the actual story.
It was just Toriyama's like passion project. He just
Yeah, I
wanted to
know.
have fun with Kid Goku again.
I know.
That's all.
It's his
And
right
it
to
was
do
fun.
so.
It was fun. I didn't take it seriously. It felt like another Dragon Ball adventure. Is
Yeah.
exactly what it felt like.
This caught my
Ooh.
eye. Mosho Toys. It's a Sun Wukong, but it's a mech. Will I
I dig
buy it?
that.
No, because I already have their I pre-ordered like a Rage Toys Sun Wukong, and I'm still waiting for it.
Did you play the game?
I skipped Goku. Which one? Oh, Black Mist? No.
No? Oh, okay.
I have the demo downloaded. I played the demo. I like it.
It's pretty dope. If you like those soul style games, but with much faster action, it's definitely the game to go to.
I like the opening where you're fighting in the celestial plane.
Mm-hmm. I just skipped Daima until Goku goes Super Saiyan 4.
I did that too. I did the same thing. I pre-ordered this one. So I have this coming. I don't know when it's supposed to be released. And then they said they're giving a free bonus. I don't necessarily need this. Like one of his clones, his like
Oh,
monkey
okay.
clones.
I mean, it's adorable.
Yeah. I just want my goddamn this is supposed to come out already.
Be
so-
his little buddy.
Yeah.
It's like Spider-Man and Spider-Boy.
But yeah, this looks dope. Something I don't need, but I like.
That's crazy. Is this from a Chinese manufacturer?
Yeah, it is.
That's pretty insane. Their detailing is crazy, man.
And the posability of it. Western companies don't do this.
No, not to that extent.
Never.
This is something else. Wow.
Oh, for whatever reason, they're milking Wolverine and Deadpool. Hot Toys
Of course
is
they are.
doing Age of Apocalypse Wolverine. Pass for me. I don't know. But they're just going to do all the variants, basically. All the Wolverines and cameos you saw in that movie that they could get the rights to, that are Hugh Jackman, they will do. So you're going to get a brown suit Wolverine.
You don't think they're going to do the Cavalry?
No, because they'll have to pay him.
Oh, that's fair.
So they already have the licensees Hugh Jackman.
Right.
Anything that's Ryan Reynolds or like they'll do Nice Pool. They'll do the Deadpools.
Right.
And any of the Hugh Jackmans.
That makes sense. Of course they would. Are you ready for him to be like out of that role?
Where did you order from, Tav? Hugh Jackman?
Yeah.
Okay, my thing is like I'm fine with him saying I'm done. Like he was at it for years. He bowed out and then he came back. And I'm like, well, you just opened Pandora's box again. Like now
Absolutely.
But I suppose that was supposed to be a one-off.
I would hope so, man.
Because they said they're recasting him.
Good. I think it's time.
Yeah.
Like he was good for when we had him, but I think it's time to move on. We're getting a whole new universe of things. We need to see a new dude, a short guy.
Yeah. No, that's understandable. Like
short Wolverine is
probably
gonna sell like crazy. Yeah, 100%, man. I thought that was pretty funny when they introduced that.
Yeah, see, it's yellow or tan.
Tan was pretty cool.
He was because at the end of Logan, he's like, I'm done. Like I'm done.
Yeah.
And he walked off stage. Like, do you have one more in you? And he's like, I'm like he seemed pissed off that they even like tried to get him back.
But then they threw all that money at him.
Yeah, original Hot Toys Wolverine would be a nice buy. Do you like those Hano toys, Tab? They're like cheaper versions of Hot Toys.
How much cheaper?
Hold on, let me see how Wolverine is. Well, he's sold out now. I don't even remember how much it is, but they're more comic booky. So,
oh, that's kind of cool. Oh, that is cool. I dig that.
So like you get like claws, 2 hands, then the mouth plate in this.
Very basic.
Opposed to like all the stuff that these would come with.
Right.
So
that's
probably half. And then Spider-Man, what is this one? Last Stand. I never liked this look. It's when he's basically the cops are after him again, like full force, but he's still doing his Spider-Man thing.
Right.
I never liked this. He's like 60-ish. I don't know. It's one of those alternate universes. I never got into this look. People seem to like it. They went all out with like a magnetic back, so you could plug these spider limbs into his back, and there's a canister that also sticks to his back. That's a lot of detail, and
it's a lot of magnet usage.
And yeah, for such a random accessory. Because he technically didn't use this in the comic.
Okay.
It's just an at like the game, you can choose your attacks.
Right.
So they're like, oh, you can give him robot legs. So they're like, okay, let's make this Hot Toys be able to do this as well. So I don't know.
I mean, I kind of respect that though. Yeah. You know, if they're gonna give that to you. It to me that kind of makes sense. If they want it to be from the game, they're gonna make it feel like it's from the game. Yeah. I can respect that. They're giving the people what they want.
Unless because Hot Toys always does a deluxe figure, so that might be the backdrop.
Ooh, her grave.
Mm-hmm.
That is going to be crazy.
But pass for me. I don't know if Alvin's getting this. He was all about the Gamerverse stuff. I have one Hot Toys, and I'm fine with just the one.
Do you know if he collected the new Gamerverse stuff that came out? a little while ago.
The only one that I know of was the Spider-Man 2, like this black suit one that we made him open.
Gotcha.
So I don't know how involved he will be for this other stuff.
That's fair. I mean, yeah, I don't see him really doing all those other lineups.
He should. Then I can play with them, but whatever.
That's why they're friends.
Yeah.
I'll come over and play.
Yeah. The Mondo Toys animated Carnage.
Ooh.
Takes me back down memory lane, but my problem with Mondo Toys are the stuff we complain about 1/12 scale figures. These things have the problem. Like, it doesn't pose that well. The QC issues are hit or miss. It's
That's
just a really big figure. So they're centerpieces, right?
Gotcha.
Like, this is his posability. So if this was a 1/12 scale, people would just hate it. Like, they'd be furious. Like, he can't even crouch. He can't do anything.
Right.
But because he's 12 inches, people are like, oh, this is fantastic. This is great. I love it. It comes with a lot of accessories, as you can see.
It looks pretty good.
Pass for Me, Last Stand, Up Superior, Scarlet Venom, 2099, Alien Symbiote, comic book version, Miles, game version, but that's all game verse. So yeah, you've spent a couple grand on your Hot Toys collection. You're good. I think you're good.
See, I would like that
Clinic.
in like the form of a statue, but I guess for figure,
I know. They have statues of like animated Carnage. So, but if you're gonna do an action figure, and it can only do this,
you're right.
You might as well get the statue. That's just me. Like, see, Spider-Man's trying to pose, and he's kind of stiff and rigid. Like, you can tell. Like, you know what I'm saying. Like, I don't need to.
It's definitely stiff. Yeah, can see it, man. It's no rigid. Wow, his hips are weird.
Kotobukiya Carnage statue is really good. I have those ones, and they were cheap too at the time. I like the Kotobukiya stuff. They were smaller.
I just discovered Kotobukiya when it comes to the model kit stuff.
Yeah,
and they are pretty good for what they got going on, man. I thought they were. I mean,
like the Mega Man stuff and all that, and
yeah.
I have Metabots.
Shut up!
I don't know why.
Shut up!
You. Yeah.
Oh my god! Oh, he's so beautiful. Is that the car one?
No, I didn't get that because people said that one was shit.
That one was shit. Don't get that one.
Okay.
Season 1 is the OG, my man.
That was the OG one.
Oh my god.
And then I got some
Metabots.
I got some like gumball. Like,
oh my god, Rakusho! Holy showdown! Bring it back! Bring it back! Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh,
man.
that's dope. Yeah, Metabots is my shit, man. Oh my god. Mr. Referee would just come out of nowhere all the time. Anthony Ferro battle. I was like, oh my god, yes.
Is it Fox Kids? The Fox Kids awful dubs. Kids,
yeah.
Awful dubs.
Yeah. That was good time.
Those model kits I like as well. I was looking, they were re-releasing Rakusho, so I'm gonna get that.
Okay.
So I'm gonna get that one.
Oh my god.
Those are the only two I need.
Yes. Actually, I like Arc Beetle and Samilodon too. Those two were pretty cool.
They are good, but it's Metabots at the end of the day. I don't need a whole line of Metabots on my shelf.
I do. Them in Space Meta Fighter X. Oh my god. Sorry. Metabots is just I didn't know you were in Metabots, dog. Yeah. That's crazy. Oh my god.
Yeah, no one I don't know, it's just one of those like children shows that we used to watch, right?
You know, I did some deep diving into Metabots too, and I found out that there was like a manga series before this one, but it was much darker, and it did have to deal with like loss and like depression.
Was Metabee part of that? Like, is that where he?
So there was an original Metabee. The character.
I was reading a little bit of that.
The character it was centered around. I don't know if you remember Henry. He was the shop clerk.
It was his Metabee.
It's his Metabee. It has to do with his story and him like what caused the 10 Days of Darkness, and then him having to destroy his
Yeah.
own Metabot's metal, and then he went into like mad depression from there. But they were like, "This is too dark. We're gonna go with this newer one instead because it's more kid friendly."
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
And they brought Metabee back. I have the secondary Rakusho, like the ugly model kit. I didn't build it. I didn't build that one.
Well, that's like Metabee. Metabee has his own like ugly version too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, what? Because it was the only Rakusho I could settle for. Like, I don't want this thing. Never mind. It's just gonna stay in the box.
Yeah. That was like when I got the Game Boy Advance games, the RPGs for them, and it was like, oh, you can't get the Metabee, but you can get the knockoff Metabee. I was like, nah, that's shit.
Yeah.
The stats are garbage compared to the original Metabee. Yeah. Yeah.
And then Digimon keeps creeping back into my life. Just like the Kotobukiya model kits for those two, like Amplified and all those. I don't know why.
Digimon is cool though, man. Like I would choose Digimon over Pokemon all day, every day.
Depends what size, because I was like, I don't know. Size wise, the Kotobukiya is pretty big.
Whoa, that is a difference.
And I like it because it's a snap together model kit, whereas the other ones are pretty small. Like they're like 3.5 inches, which scale technically with 1/12 scale because they're like that size big. So it just depends what you want. Kaiser Greymon model kit. Let me see here.
What is Kaiser Greymon? There's too many Greymons.
It's the one with the sword. Oh, that's not bad at all. It's $60.
Oh.
The last one I have is
okay.
Is War Greymon.
When you said the one with the sword, I was thinking of like Victory Greymon for some reason.
I was looking at Pyldramon. Like, see, like this is just one of those things where I'm like, this is stupid. But once you start looking at them, I'm like, oh, I kind of want that.
Yeah, that's the problem with these things. I was like, oh yeah, that looks dope. Yep.
But the ones I got were the amplified line, where it's like modified versions of what we were used to as kids.
Yeah.
Where like, see, the wings are like translucent, and he didn't look like this in the show.
No,
but like this model kit, I'm like, oh, I want this.
Wait a second, that's from the new rebooted series.
It didn't even look that good. Like this here, like I have this one, and he did not look this good in the show.
No, he does not. That one looks crazy. Oh my god, that looks sick. Yeah, that one. Okay, I saw that one yesterday at GameStop, and I was like, "Oof, I might need to buy that, dude." I like that one.
I keep seeing him on because I have War Greymon, so I need like a Metal Garurumon. I'm like, did I even like the show this much?
I mean, I did.
Yeah.
Like on Fox Kids, it was a really good show. They went through a lot of people died in that show. Yeah. It was kind of crazy for a kid show.
I mean, Leomon always died. He was just like the go-to kid. He died in everything.
He always ended up sacrificing himself.
If you needed someone to die, and then what's her name got depression because he like opted like, holy smokes, okay.
Yeah. It's like Sora or Kyrie, whatever.
Yeah, Kyrie.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm always in the market to like look up remixed versions of like Mega Man or Digimon kits or
that's legit. I feel like they need to do something with Mega Man soon. It's been way too long, man.
Oh, the snake looking thing, right?
Yeah, it did. It like sliced them to bits, man. It was insane. You're like, why did this happen?
Or like when Tai went mad with power and then Greymon transformed into Skull Greymon.
Greymon?
Why did his skin fall off?
Dude, it was gross. Yeah. Oh, man.
Yeah, these are sweet. Hold on, let me see here. And then I don't know, like there's so much I want to buy, but model kits wise, I just don't want to build them.
That's fair. It is time consuming too, man. That's the other thing with model kits is they're just a time sink. But
Yeah.
I find like a piece. I find myself at peace when I start building and I just like hyper focus in and just start putting the stuff together. I'm like, I have a whole system now.
Yeah. I just bought the Machine Dramon model kit. That thing is so good. Look at this. Tabs just enabling me. Put them on your so I recently started, like not recently. Now that I have an airbrush, I do. Before I just
are you airbrushing now?
Yeah. When I can. Like it's such an ordeal. Like I'm like, I hate cleaning that thing.
Fair.
So I have to like set time aside and like hype myself up to do it. But when you get into it, like it looks, hold on, let me see here.
So I don't paint the kits. I don't paint my model kits, unfortunately. I used to paint like minifigs back in the day, and I kind of had a weird experience with the paint, so I'm not painting things anymore.
That's okay. Like whatever. Like they're frustrating, man.
Yeah. And I feel like to get those crazy colors, I don't have that kind of steady hand or the patience to do that. I would like to try though. I would like to try.
It's fun. Once you get it going, like these metallic greens I painted with the airbrush.
Yeah, I've seen your stuff, man. I've seen your stuff. It's pretty dope.
So it was like night and day when I started using the airbrush versus when I didn't. I'm like, okay, well, I have to continue on using this stupid airbrush.
It's just a cleaner look, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you can do like gradients and stuff. Like when I was doing Elvin's Eve, like it just, I don't know, like less streaky.
Yeah, absolutely.
But at the same time, like, do I want to do that? Like the model kits, you have to paint each tray, then nip it, and then like, not even because I'm not selling anything. But like model kit painting is a different level of annoying.
Yeah, I've watched some YouTube videos and I'm just like, that's a lot of work, man. That's
because they'll paint it and be like, okay, and then in 14 hours we'll be back to cut them out of the tray.
Yeah, like I mean I find putting on those stickers really annoying. I know a lot of people do like the water stickering, and I'm just like, that's a whole other thing. But when you get to the real, I bought a real grade and I saw the stickers. I'm like, no, man, I need like a 30 times magnifying glass to look at these stickers.
Oh yeah,
and like
I can't do that.
The smallest like freaking pliers to like pull them out of there, gave me nightmares.
No, I can do it if I like put my mind to it. I just don't want to. I don't like, you know, like you can't, like, it's just tedious.
I lost a sticker and a piece and I lost my mind. It was on a heavy arms build that I was doing. Yeah. I was like, the whole thing's going in the garbage. I got to go buy a new one.
There was one where like when you just mess up this beyond belief. Like, okay, this is done. Yep. You just like snap it.
It's like no point in this anymore.
Yeah. So that's why I buy these like small kits, like the Metabee and stuff. Because if I mess that up, is whatever.
That's fair.
So
I noticed Pokemon was doing their own kits too. So I bought a Mewtwo one because I love freaking Mewtwo, and they were super simple to put together. I'm like, this was not stressful. Yeah. Everything just like, clicked together.
I keep eyeing that Mewtwo and the Psyduck, and it's like these look like. But then what would I do with it after?
I mean, yeah, at that point you're just displaying, right? You're just displaying, yeah.
But it keeps me busy. Aside from statues, you do your podcasts. How frequent is it? Is there a scheduled date?
Well, we don't do lives. They're all pre-recorded, so we recorded them on Saturday and then we post them up by like Friday typically. Oh, you're showing off my page.
I don't see why not.
Oh, Jesus.
What was the last one? You did an anime awards. Should Crunchyroll's animes be taken seriously? For anyone who will listen to or watches anime, go check that out. I'm curious on your guys' takes, to be honest. So.
Yeah.
Should I not have showed this?
No, that's fine. Okay. It is what it is. No, the anime awards I found, they're the Crunchyroll anime awards. They're all fan votes.
Yeah.
So it means nothing. Like you might as well just do like an MTV Nickelodeon award where it's just voted for the best.
Yeah.
No,
you
I
also-
did not vote for Solo Leveling to be anime of the year.
What did you vote for?
I voted for Frieren.
Okay.
Yeah, I thought Freeren's a much better story in my opinion. There's layers to be pulled back. Animation is probably just as good. They're different styles of animation, but I think overall Freeren had the complete package. Solo Leveling is just a power fantasy, guys. Like it's not.
That's what I needed at that time in my life.
Fair and absolutely like that. I love Solo Leveling for that reason. It's just like beat the shit out of people, you know, kind of like Baki and how he just threw hands. That's what Solo Leveling is.
I was watching what's the other Kengan Ashura or something like that?
Oh, Kengan Ashura. Oh my god, that show was crazy too.
Well,
man.
I thought it was focusing on the one main dude.
Right.
And then he just effed off for like half the
for like half the show and was showing off the other fighters.
Okay, get back to the main character, please. And they did.
Yeah.
It'd be like focusing on Ryu, and then he just bounces and then comes back in season 3, episode 5.
Yeah. Yeah, I like that. I like that Netflix has those crazy fighting animes like Kengan, Baki, and fucking. Oh, I don't know if we're supposed to swear. My bad.
Not, but I didn't correct you because I'm not your parent. So
fair enough. And then they had this the record of the War of Ragnarok or whatever, where it's like the different gods throughout lore versus the different humans throughout lore.
Oh, I've seen clips of that.
Yeah. Animation wasn't greatest in the beginning, but they're getting better slowly.
Okay.
He's trying to cover up plugging in his own page.
I always plug in the pages. I also KJ's I plug too all the time.
I appreciate that.
I'm just looking at your videos. Otherwise, I think we covered it all. Elvin better have won. What did he say? Record of Ragnarok should have won best PowerPoint advertisement of the year.
Yeah,
was it like a Flash animation?
It was. Yeah, it was kind of bad. The first season was pretty damn bad, and then they did the second one. It got a little bit better, but a lot of it was like just pulling it straight from the manga panels.
Okay.
Yeah. That's what they did to Seven Deadly Sins. Tank that.
Oh, I couldn't watch it.
No, they ruined it, man. The Escanor fight with Meliodas should have been way better than what it was.
I think I made it to when he first partially transforms.
Yeah. Oh, and then you were like, nope.
I was just like, I don't even know why about it. I was like, okay, like, I'm okay. I'm done.
Yeah.
I read it. I read like the spoilers because it was like, hey, what is this guy's deal? What's this dude's deal? What is your problem?
Yeah. Escanor is just, I don't know. Escanor was actually my favorite character in that entire series.
This will be a PowerPoint Blue Lock season 2, even though the PowerPoint was amazing. Maybe I'll check it out. You don't like Blue Lock?
No, man. I didn't. The whole PowerPoint stuff just like ruined it for me. It got better at the end.
That's what people are mocking Invincible for.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I don't know if you watched it. I don't think you did or did not.
I'm not caught up. Like when they were doing those weird breakpoints in season 3, season 2. That it kind of just lost me. I'm like, why would you break this up? And they broke it up multiple times. I was like, nah. But I started watching it again and picking it up, so I'll get caught up eventually.
I mean, I guess people are used to like detailed anime shows. Like when you compare to like Solo Leveling or the other stuff we just mentioned, you can tell like him flying is just stretching him out so he gets larger as the background stays.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it is what it is. On that note,
it's kind of crazy with the animation stuff going on. Like Japan is like in this weird struggle turmoil for their animation. It's either really good or it's going to be really bad. But China's been coming up with their animation like crazy. Their animation is, I think, going to be overtaking what Japan does in the next like 5 years.
You think so?
Maybe less, honestly.
Okay. I mean, that's good though, because then they're going to retaliate. It's going to be the wars of the studio wars.
Mm-hmm.
Hero X animation was top tier. So okay,
I agree.
Why did Carper hate it? Why did you hate Hero X? I still haven't seen it. I keep forgetting the show exists.
Well, for me, like for an anime that does CGI, it's probably the best CGI anime I've seen ever.
Okay.
Like there's no dips in frame rates. See, and that's fair. Okay. And that's fair. I think when people think about animation, they don't ever think about CG. It's usually just 2D.
Yeah.
But what these guys have done is they've taken it, they transition between 2D and CGI.
Okay.
So with what we've been seeing so far, it looks like their drama parts are CGI, and then when it comes to their fights and their like epic moments, they go to 2D.
Okay.
Yeah,
I don't know.
And they
I'll
do
check it
it
out.
at like transitions where like impacts tend to happen, which is pretty cool.
Worst case scenario, I hate it and I stop watching. Like it's not.
Oh,
the end of the
absolutely.
world.
Yeah. It's like all the superhero stuff that we've seen put together.
Yeah.
Like Marvel with My Hero, things like that.
Issue, to be honest. Hero that keeps switching characters and that gets boring. Nice Arc was so good compared to the rest. I'll check it out tonight.
I mean, I would say the Nice Arc is so far the best one. Esol probably had the better fight though, and Lucky Cyan. I think we got one more episode.
Oh,
Ooh,
yeah,
okay, don't give spoilers. Don't give spoilers. Don't do that.
For which one? For which one?
A Ghost Tab.
Okay. Well, I'm going to end it now. We've been here 2 hours before Tab gets crazy with spoilers. Thank you for joining.
Yeah.
You can
Thanks,
check out his channel again, Podstack Podcast. Elvin better have brought home the gold tonight. So we'll see next week. Again, there is no popcorn chicken because it is Father's Day. I don't know if there's anything else to say. If you have any recommendations for stuff for me to watch, to send them my way. Tab does. Everyone does. And I check them out eventually.
Cool. I'd be
so
curious to see what they recommend.
Yeah. So send them our way. And then, as usual, I'll check them out. Sheldon, thank you for joining.
No problem. I'm no Elvin, but I did.
I don't know. You're pretty close. Good enough. You can sub in for either one of us. It makes no difference.
Fair.
We're all just different hues of the same color. All right, man. You have a good one. Where you're in the world, you have yourself a good afternoon.
All right, you too.
Yeah, good night. The beard
Yeah, have
helps.
a good
Yeah,
one.
see, whatever. It just pulls that off. Have a good night, guys. Take care.
See ya. Oh shit. Wait, are we still live? We're still live.
Yeah.